My name is DelinquentGhost, being called me Delilah, and I'm a full-time horror content creator on Twitch and YouTube, and I've been given early access to the Mermaid Mask. We get to play the first 2 hours or up to the end of chapter 2, so let's just jump straight into it. I believe this game was developed by the same team that did Snipper Clips and Grow Country, both amazing games. I know we played the demo for this a while back and I really enjoyed it, so I'm kind of excited to see more. The full game comes out the 16th of July. If you're watching this back on YouTube, then it's probably already out. I totally missed what they were saying, I'm sorry. The Stone Top Inn.
A crab. You know, just in case anyone missed the overt nautical theming.
Okay, let me turn you up, my friend.
Fishing trips. On board the Dearest Selena. I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Enquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor.
Also, voice acting, chef's kiss. I love a game, like a text-heavy game with voice acting. Oh, mwah.
It's the case file. The reason we're here. It was left for us right here on the bar.
Could it open it? Oh, we can. For Detective Grimoire. Can we, like, unclip it? Murder victim Captain Magnus Mortuga, 39, location Illusion Theatre, Mortuga submarine. Mortuga locked himself in the room. It was later forced open and the body was discovered. Mortuga was found alone, laying on his back with a single cut across his throat. No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. Oh, is that the captain? Okay. The Illusion Theatre is mostly empty, save for an ancient stone cauldron with a thick metal lid. The purpose of this cauldron is unknown. However, I'm informed that it's never been unlocked before. It is now unlocked. It is now open. Signed, Captain Seafoam, captain of the Mortuga submarine. Okay.
Captain Seafoam. As far as I know, that's who hired us. And who left the case file here in the inn. But where are they now? Where is anyone? Sally, what do you think?
She's cute. Oh my god.
Great contribution.
Oh, so this is like our list of people. Ex-Captain Mortuga. So this is, what, like a timeline, perhaps? Dialogue? I assume that must be dialogue we've had with that person, but they're dead, so we can't do anything.
No or perhaps ever.
What's this?
It's some book Sally's been reading. She insisted that we bring it with us, although I'm not sure why.
Hex of the Helmsman. Who's this fellow? There's a photograph of a well-dressed man inside. Something terrible waits you in the depths where you face it. He sees it in his dream. He sees it when he closes his eyes. Cannot escape it, but what is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordoom is a man with a singular purpose. He will not rest until he uncovers the truth of what is really hiding beneath the waves. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm on sea, J.D. Worman moved to the big city to write his first novel. And it's that novel that's already carving him out a place in the annals of history, as Worman's mastery over the typewriter shines through in every beautifully crafted sentence. The only question I have is this: how can he possibly follow this up? Kirsten Kill Publishing. Hex of Helmsman J.D. Worman. For T.W. Ibis, for imparting upon me what is to love the art of writing. Chapter 1. Marcus Mordoom tightened his grip on the wheel and stared out across the bleak horizon. On this morning, the familiar frigid air of the South Sea carried us something more than salt spray as it whipped around his weathered face. On this morning, the familiar howling voice of the winds seemed to be in duet with a much grander voice. A voice that spoke in language that Mordoom could not understand, not yet. Interesting. Cosmic horror. Hey, Nix. No smooch redeem? Oh, I'm sorry if it's not on. Mwah, there you go.
Hex of the Helmsman by J.D. Worman. Looks like Sally's read through it a couple of times already. I wonder what's so interesting about it. It's Sally. She's fast asleep.
It looks like a cactus. It's really adorable.
To be fair, it is 4 in the morning. I agreed to stay awake and see if anyone shows up. So far, nothing. I thought I heard something outside. Hello?
Ooh. Go outside. Oh.
Sally, wake up. We have to go.
Why?
Because there's an eerie green light trying to lure us outside.
Oh, that's a pretty good reason. I'll get up.
I think it's time to go outside. To move around, use the map button in the bottom left.
Good to know. So this is where we can go.
There's something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know, but whatever it is the source of the green light.
What is that?
Is that?
A submarine. I think I can see someone standing on the deck.
Maybe we should go take a look.
You know what? Yeah, go on. Oh, deck. What is this?
An old wooden boy with a face.
Yeah. It's changed the deck of the Tortuga submarine. There's a faint green glow in its eyes.
This is
Creepy.
where the green light was coming from. I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
So it's a boy that doubles as a lighthouse?
The opposite, really. A lighthouse warns you to stay away. But this thing lured us in.
Looks like it initially said Seafoam, but that got crossed out and now it says Tortuga. I'm getting mutiny vibes from this. I don't know about you.
It's the wrong way around.
What?
Take another look at the case file.
Case file. Open, read. Tortuga submarine. Yeah. Tortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open. Because this is Tortuga, the captain, who's now passed away. So why is Seafoam crossed out?
Looks like it initially said Seafoam.
It's the wrong one. Take another look at the case file.
There's nobody
The
here.
door's open, though. Somebody must have opened it after the submarine surfaced.
Does that constitute an invitation?
Yeah,
Ready,
it
Sally?
does. Hi.
What did you say?
Huh?
I didn't understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I like how it shows you how each environment is connected. Allah.
What's at the bottom of the ladder?
I can't see. It's pitch black.
Should we go back up?
Wait, I think there's a lever.
Ooh.
I guess this is what lights up the room when you pull the switch.
I wonder what they burned to make it pink. It's like an old-fashioned drawing room.
I don't see any drawings.
It's short for withdrawing. As in, you withdraw there after dinner.
I actually never knew that. The candles are actually lit. Some of them, anyway.
I'm guessing this place hasn't booked its quarterly fire safety inspection. I cleaned the couch.
What?
If we end up having to stay the night.
Sally, we are not staying overnight on the murder submarine.
But I brought my toothbrush.
He's cute.
I think this door leads into the control room.
I want to go into the control room.
Well, you can't. It's locked.
To the window?
It's taped up on the other side of the door.
You don't need to come in here. The crime scene is one floor down at the very back of the submarine, Captain Seafoam.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Do you get the sense that the captain is hiding from us?
Why would they do that?
Why would they do that? So I noticed there's a wine glass down here that's
glass
half
of
dry.
wine.
Ominously left half finished.
Yeah.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked.
Ominously cold.
Whoa.
What is that?
Ugh. A large painting of some unknown being. It's set in an ornate wooden frame. The brass plaque displays a single word, her. Unusually it has been set directly onto the painting. Oh, this. We can't examine that. It's like 2 earrings and then a shield with stones.
There's an old-fashioned speaker mounted on the wall. It's playing spooky music.
It's the kind of music you'd hear at a fancy party for vampires.
I hear it.
But the vampires are all wearing masks, and there's one guy who's secretly not a vampire, and...
She's enjoying this too much.
Sally,
It's like an old-fashioned...
I don't see any drawings. Actually.
They said the back of the submarine, so let's head there last.
Let's head to the crime scene first.
Oh, okay. Best hole.
Playing cards.
Looks like someone got dealt a bad hand.
Oh, really?
I have no idea, I just thought that would sound cool.
It's a big metal statue of a serpent.
There is a cabinet built into it, but I think...
Let's look closer. Oh. Rotate the 4 dials into the correct arrangement. Do I have to, like, hide them? 3974?
Nope.
4 dials, with a window in the center of each one. Turning each dial rotates the shapes that appear in the surrounding windows.
What do those numbers mean, though?
Oh, it's like the side, the shapes, right? So we need triangle here, and then we need 9. That's gonna be... But do I need an extra one in here? Yeah, because that's 2, 5, 8. Oops. That's 9. So I need a triangle in there. I need more than one triangle. That works, right? 4, 3, 7, and then like that.
There we go.
Nice!
Wait.
The little cabinet opened.
Anything in there?
Oh. So. What are these? Round glass bottle containing 3 varieties of tablets. Can't shake it open. Interesting.
It's a big metal
We
statue.
opened the cabinet and found this. Pufferfish lamp.
A timeless classic.
Crayons?
A little pot with a red crayon and a blue crayon.
You're not going to pick it up?
No?
$10 says this turns out to be an important clue.
You're on.
This looks like dead coral.
Is coral ever alive?
Coral are marine animals, dude.
What? A picture of a fish.
Delightful.
Okay, well, I guess we've seen everything in here for now.
Hey, it's a kitchen.
We didn't have one of those last time.
What?
Nothing.
Last time. Whoa. Illusion Theater.
Someone's taped a drawing to the wall. Although it's upside down for some reason.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
Illusion Theater. It's like a face and somebody looking in a mirror. I'm guessing it's supposed to reflect this. Title here. So that's like the concept. Baroness Fortuna presents Lady of the Looking Glass. Fathomable. Beyond anything I can imagine, I don't know what to believe anymore. Okay.
There's a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died.
Moon symbol. Small glass bottle found smashed on the floor in the Illusion Theater. Spilled purple liquid has a subtle botanical scent. Small paper labeled is marked with a simple picture of a moon. Botanical scent.
There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
Ragged square of thick sailcloth found hanging up on the wall in the Illusion Theater. Stargazing girl. It looks like a quarter of something to me.
Someone's hung up a banner with the words Illusion Theater painted on it. What's the illusion, I wonder?
You know, I think this room's had some kind of rebranding.
Rebranding from what? What was it before?
Possibly nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have a name at all.
A trail of blood. Looks like it came from the wound in Mortuga's neck. It runs straight down the room towards the back of the submarine.
No, it doesn't. Not immediately. It pulls out first, then changes its mind.
Yeah.
So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with a cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon, no knife or anything.
Nothing. The stool's been knocked over.
Doesn't it look familiar to you?
Sally, it's a standard wooden stool.
It's from the bar, surely. Yeah.
It looks exactly like the bar stools in the Stone Top Inn.
That's weird.
There's a wooden panel on the wall here.
Can you see anything through that little hole?
No, it's too dark.
It's a little window and looks out into the endless, dark void of the ocean.
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know.
This is the cauldron?
Not quite what I was expecting.
It looks like the thing that the little star girl on the post was standing in. An ancient-looking stone cauldron. It was found in the Illusion Theater in front of the Mortuga's body. The glittering interior of the cauldron is marked with several deep scratches. The exterior is spotted with algae and barnacles. There's a gear shape on the top. Okay.
The case file said it had never been unlocked before.
This place gives me the creeps. That cauldron especially. I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something, but it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place.
What happened to Magnus Mortuga? Magnus Mortuga killed. Would it be like the weapon killed him? And hid something inside? And was killed by what was inside?
Magnus Mortuga killed the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
That's not
Almost. Maybe just change.
Unlocked.
Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
I really don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If that's true, there couldn't have been anyone in there.
Right, I agree. I don't think it was a person.
Then what?
I don't know. But you have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
Did you get a good look at the inside of the cauldron? There was something I noticed.
Scratches. I noticed the scratches.
Scratch marks.
Chapter 1. The Curse in the Cauldron. Okay, so now what? I think that's as far as the demo went. But, oh, we can go to, like, more rooms now. I guess we might as well go here next. Oh look, this is the child from the poster.
An eerie painting of a girl standing in the woods. It is just a painting, right?
Sure. Maybe. No. Maybe. It's a magic vanishing cabinet.
I think it's just a wardrobe. Let's take a look inside. Oh, it's empty.
Vanished.
Weird.
It's a wooden chest.
What's all this stuff on the top?
Oh. These. Oh, okay. Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously. Is that right? At Patricia, whose doll is neither too large nor too small. Okay. So we need like one over here, one over here. Not you. Oops.
Oh, that was it.
Nice work.
It opened.
What's in there?
Ooh, a glass eyeball. Strange glass eye found in the child's room. It smells musty and unpleasant. Ew. And there's some kind of slot at the back. I wonder what this 11% up here means.
It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child?
Yes.
Hey, look, Sally. It's a giant dice.
Die.
What did I do? A page ripped out of a newspaper.
Lady of the Looking Glass enchants audience. Yes, I am. Yeah, you are, Ness. Sally is the best. She's so cute. The young illusionist, who goes by Symmetry Silk Moth, because why not, begins the show with her signature act, in which she somehow holds a parlance with her own reflection in a large antique mirror. The two symmetries, who seem to move independently of one another, speak upon their morbid anxieties and intrusive thoughts, which it transpires form the themes of the show at large. Even though I have my theories about how the trick is achieved, to a less cynical eye it would present thoroughly convincing spectacle. The mysterious Miss Silkmoth rounds off her performance with a surprising comedic set piece in which she attempts to communicate with her departed Uncle Gregory, who appears to be as an apparition within a crystal ball. However, it doesn't go to plan, and the audience laughs as Symmetry is put on hold in a disastrous attempt to telephone the afterlife. Overall, the show is a triumph, a brush with mysticism that stays with you long after the final bow. And these are just like reviews, rigging, reefing, restoring. Oh no, these are just advertisements. Daily fishing trips. Silkworm Spectre, editor, MTW Ibis, Catch of the Day. They've got like a little sea dragon creature. 3 a.m. the witching hour, and the moon is out. Dearest Selena creaks into port. Its once cheerful frame now seems burdened, heavy. It has a secret. A moment passes. What's this? Something is hauled up onto the slime-slick rocks beside the old Silkworm Harbor. A body, a creature, its eyes are closed. No, wait. Look again. It has no eyes. A serpent of sort. But it has arms. Oh, a dragon? No, that doesn't seem right. A serpent is that. Is this what was in the pot? Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Is that what was in the pot? Because like it could coil up, right? Theoretically, if it could coil into like a circle.
A walking stick, standing up by itself.
I think it's part of an illusion.
What illusion?
Invisible man, maybe?
I don't see it. It's a model submarine.
I think it's a doll's house.
Okay.
Magician boxes.
I think we've probably seen everything in here then.
The lamp fell over.
Wow, you really are a detective.
Let's try here. Did the painting just blink? I guess we'll never know. Oh, look, it's like a fish lady. She's got like gills on her neck.
It's a diving helmet. One of those old, heavy ones.
You think it's a safe?
Nah, looks pretty dangerous.
A safe.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, a puzzle. Drag the diving helmet to rotate, tap the dials to rotate them. Okay, but like to what exactly? So like this, and well, it can't be that. Plus hard dot, empty triangle, hard triangle. So that needs to be this. Means this be that, and that's the pear shape. It is. That's the hard dot. That's the empty triangle. That's the tear shape. But I think I just need to go backwards and fix this now. Plus, that's a diamond. That. Is that correct?
oh, that was it.
Nice work.
What's inside?
Ooh. A rugged, bloodstained pocketbook. It was hidden in the airlock. Oh, hang on. I want to. Are there any clues? Does that look like 33 or an MM to you, or both? What other numbers could it be? Probably help if I stop turning it, to be honest. WW. Mermaid Man. But I need 4 numbers. Maybe we'll come back to that. There might be a clue somewhere else.
Old glass bottles.
Looks like they've all been salvaged from the ocean.
Hey, this one has a message inside.
Oh. Curse in the cauldron. A small room within the bowels of the ship. His lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron lid has never been unlocked. It has never been opened. For all his strength, he ultimately proved worthless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron has been unlocked. On this morning, it is wide open. Oh. More strange symbols. Oh, look, that's the cauldron open with the body down on the floor. What? But why?
Sally, how do you feel about swimming?
Nope, not happening.
Oh.
It's a treasure chest. We can't reach it while it's underwater.
What a tease.
I guess we should talk to our friend over here then.
Hey, it's me, Madam Tadpole. Yep, that's my name. First question. Go.
Are you a mermaid, or what's the deal?
Great question. Half mermaid. The top half, obviously. From the waist up, all mermaid. And as you can see, I have the legs of an ordinary human woman.
An ordinary human woman?
Who happens to be an Olympic-level swimmer. Second question. Go.
First encounter?
Hey, it's me, Madam
Okay,
Tadpole's
okay.
question.
Are you a mermaid?
Great question. The top half. And as you can see,
An ordinary...
who... Second.
Yourself, the Tortuga submarine. Tell me about yourself.
So, Madam Tadpole, you're a professional swimmer? Or a professional mermaid?
I'm not a professional anything, not anymore. I'm done with all that.
Do you have gills?
Nope, it's a tattoo. Sorry to disappoint.
Oh.
It's cool. Why'd you get it?
I've always been real good at holding my breath underwater, like scary good. The other kids used to call me Fish Girl.
Ah, kids can be mean.
I'd say they had it right.
How come you're here on the submarine?
Okay, so I like to go diving. In the sea, deep.
Oh, like with an oxygen tank and a mask?
No. I don't use any of that stuff. Anyway, so one time I went too deep. I wasn't going to come back up. I was pretty much done for. Somehow Magnus found me, pulled me into a submarine. He brought me back. I owe him my life.
Wait, so are you from Silkworm? Were you living in the town?
Nope, I'm from far away.
Then how come you were diving into this bit of ocean?
Oh, well, yeah, I was visiting the town. For work.
What kind of work?
Performance art. Kinda. Like I said, I'm done with all that.
So, Mortuga saved you from drowning, and you just decided to stay?
It's where I belong. The ocean. I had my fill of living on land. I've got no interest in going back.
He's hiding something.
Looks like you've made yourself pretty comfortable down here.
Magnus offered me one of the bunk rooms, but I turned him down. And yeah, over time I turned the airlock into a nice little home for myself.
Where did you get all this stuff? The mirrors, the bottles.
Shipwrecks, shipping containers, you name it. If it falls into the ocean, I consider it fair game.
You go swimming out in the actual ocean.
Of course.
Isn't it cold? And what about the water pressure?
What about him? That's for other people to worry about.
So, how do you get out into the sea? Or do you just go from up on deck?
See that hole in the middle of the room? Leads down into a big old water tank with a door that leads outside. I go out into the ocean every single day.
Jeez, I'm impressed.
Like I said, this is where I belong.
How long have you been living here?
I stopped worrying about times and dates. It doesn't mean much down here. But I know I arrived after Sim and before Dirk.
Do you get on with the other suspects?
Oh, sure. It's a nice group. I was closest with Magnus, though. He was one of a kind.
They're bunk buddies.
I remember the sub did a weird kind of tilt. Don't know what it was, but anyway, it woke me up. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I can't because now there's all these footsteps outside my room. I get up and check outside. Nothing. So I check the bilge.
Was anyone in there?
No, but something's dripping into the water. I get a closer look, and it's blood coming through the drain that connects to the room above. So I head up there to check. The door's locked. I open it up.
You unlocked it? How?
By turning the wheel. So, okay, I guess it's not really locked. More like shut.
Could anyone turn that wheel?
Probably not. It takes some upper body strength. I go inside, and that's when I find him. Dead. Killed, looks like. I get angry. I'm out for revenge. I gotta find the guy who did it. So I run to the mess hall. Nobody. Climb up to the parlor. Nobody. Then I notice the hatch up to the foredeck was left open. Someone's making an escape, I think. Cowardly. I go up on deck. Nobody. I look across to the aft deck.
Let me guess. Nobody.
Nah, there was a demon. Yep. Glowing eyes, single horn coming out of the head, like an antler, kind of.
Was it a person?
I don't know, maybe. It was dark. I could only really make out the eyes, and it wasn't looking at me. It was looking out to the side, at the ocean, I guess. Then it starts talking.
What did it say?
No idea. Alien language.
What?
Okay, even I'm making notes now. This is the best statement we ever got.
Oh yeah, there was this big green light. Not sure where it was coming from, though. It can't be anything good, I figure. Better put a stop to it. So I took one of the oars off the old rowing boat and threw it. Hard. Direct hit. Its head came off, pretty sure. I saw it fall into the ocean.
Suspect vanquishes demon with improvised javelin.
After that, the green glow went away, so now it's too dark to see anything. I want to be sure, so I jump off the side and swim over to the aft deck. But nope, nothing. Then I dive down past the back of the sub to take a look around.
Did you see anyone?
No. No. How should I put this? I'm pretty sure I was being watched. Like I could feel something was out there with me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you ever find the head of the demon or whatever it was? You said it fell into the ocean.
Oh, yeah, I did actually. It was right there, floating in the water. Turns out it was this leather mask kind of thing.
A mask?
Like a full head mask, you know, kind of like a balaclava.
Do you still have it?
Nope. I took it back inside the submarine, left it right here in the airlock, and, it's gone. I think it got stolen.
That's, disappointing.
Tadpole, you didn't finish your statement.
Right. I left the airlock, told Cynthia to gather up the others and come up to the storeroom. Zephyr was in the mess hall. I told him to come too. So I go to the storeroom. Dirk's there with Werman and Sim. Everyone else shows up shortly after.
So, you all gathered at the crime scene. What happened?
Nobody wanted to admit to murder, so it was a bit of a stalemate. Most of the others made excuses and scurried off. Zephyr, Grip, and I stayed behind. I guess we were the ones who knew Magnus best. That's it. Story's over. Get out of here.
Interesting suspicion. Let's explore. So we don't have any concrete, or I guess reason to suspect her, other than she's being a bit shifty about certain pieces of information. Can we
Sally, how do you feel about...
Nope, not happening.
Can we get her to?
It's a treasure chest.
What a tease.
Yeah, exactly, Fancy. I guess we can't get her to go down here yet. Ask about suspects. Ask about clues. What was this one?
Hands off. It's mine.
What's this symbol on the front? Looks like someone scratched it in with a claw or something.
None of your business.
How do you get it open?
You don't.
You don't know the code?
Oh, I know it. But you don't.
Is it your phone number? Your birthday?
Name of your childhood pet?
Sally, it's a number.
Oh, yeah.
What's
This was on the floor of the crime scene. Do you know what it is?
Poison, maybe?
We don't know that. We don't know what it is.
Doesn't make any sense for it to be poison. Magnus was killed with a blade, something sharp.
Right, but there wasn't anything like that at the crime scene.
Well, then it must be somewhere else.
Oh, I like that it marks off what we've talked about with them. What about this? And the sun tablets.
Magnus wouldn't bring this inside the submarine, but he didn't seem to want to get rid of it either.
So it must have some kind of purpose.
We already know what it does. We saw it on the way in. It shines a big green light so you know where to go to find the submarine.
It kind of looks like somebody put the balaclava on the boy.
Turk tried to get me to take these. He's convinced we've all got a vitamin D deficiency. He said that's why everyone on the submarine is, in his words, moody and weird. Where did you find that?
Yeah, it was in Sim's...
Oh, we just found it lying around in a corridor. What is it?
It's Magnus's key. It unlocks his cabin.
Really?
Yeah, you just gotta push the iris, and the key pops out the back, see?
That feels kind of violent.
So, you need this to lock or unlock the captain's cabin.
Uh-huh. Magnus only locked that door on rare occasions, but whenever he did, he used this key.
And, the cabin is?
Down the hall from the parlor, at the very back of the submarine.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure Magnus kept this in the storeroom.
He had it covering the cauldron, I guess?
It seems likely.
Just to protect it from dust?
Or maybe he was specifically keeping it hidden.
All I can say for sure is that at one time, this cauldron spent several years underwater. Not just underwater, but in the ocean. I can tell by the growth of the barnacles and algae.
There's no growth on the inside, though. Or on the lid.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Why not on the lid is weird. Maybe it's like one half of a hole.
Where did you find this?
Symmetry had it. Does it not belong to her?
No, it belongs to Magnus.
Just the front page? Or did he have the whole newspaper?
Just this one page.
Why is he so interested in Sim's old magic act?
He's not.
Weird.
Where did you get this bottle from?
I found it in the ocean, like everything else in here.
When? Recently?
Yeah, this morning.
Was it near the submarine?
Of course, I never go too far out.
Are you gonna open it up?
No way, it's a message in a bottle. If I opened it, it'd just be a message and a bottle. Not nearly as interesting.
It does, Freckles, yeah.
What?
Oh,
I feel like I know what this is.
The thing in the painting. You've seen it?
Not seen it, more like felt it. I'm pretty sure it's out there. Maybe even right now.
Should we be worried about this?
That's up to you.
this game is so cool.
I saw posters just like this up on the walls in Fortuna Hall.
You went to see Symmetry's show?
No, by the time I came through the town, she'd already left.
But her posters were still up.
Yeah, the owner was scrambling to find something new. I don't think she wanted to admit she'd lost her star act.
The theater owner. That's, Baroness Fortuna?
That's her.
And did she ever find a new show?
No. It didn't work out.
That suggests that Tadpole was going to be like the new centerpiece, but they cancelled or something.
So the main character is inspired by Magnus Mortuga?
I think so. But Werman changed his name to Marcus Mordu.
Nice. Real subtle. Cynthia had to ask my help in writing this up. She wanted to put Magnus's age, but she didn't know it.
How come you did?
He and I were friends. I was really trying to get to know him.
Sounds like that might have been kind of an uphill struggle.
Yeah, he didn't really like to talk about himself.
It's great, isn't it, Zenobia? Okay, so we've asked her about all this stuff.
Tadpole didn't give us the code for the pocketbook.
I noticed.
So what now?
Maybe someone else will know it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
How about this? If we ask everyone and nobody knows it, we can break it open.
Ooh.
I knew that would cheer you up. Do kind of want to see what's on that piece of paper.
I can read it just fine.
But what if there's something on the back?
So what, you want to break it open?
Maybe, yeah.
Hey, I don't go around breaking your stuff.
Looks like a jellyfish.
It's 2 glass bowls and some seashells.
Right. But what does it look like?
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
It's a ladder. It doesn't
I
go...
imagine it's for lowering into the hole so you can climb down.
Oh.
Or, you could use it to display your collection of rusty jewelry.
Wait. Doesn't this look like it could be the top of the cauldron?
I think it's the lid that fits over the airlock.
Never mind then.
It's been taken off the hinge.
So there's no lid? What if it floods?
Then we drown.
As long as we're aligned on that.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to buy new towels for my bathroom.
Sally, we're solving a murder here. Focus.
So,
These aren't the bottles I'm interested in.
what's that mean?
That's a big mirror.
It's the kind of mirror you'd walk through to get to Mirror World.
You've been to Mirror World? What's it like?
On reflection, it's not that great.
Oh. I wonder if there's a way we can get the solution.
Locked.
Use eyeball key. Push.
That's the one.
Oh, looks like there might be something new here. Captain's cabin.
It's a treasure chest. Someone's peeking out from inside.
Hello?
Handheld radio. It seems to be broken. It's S on the back for seafoam.
It's a ship in a bottle.
Really? What ship is it?
Old lady on the front. What the heck? Peek it. Can we open it? Nothing in the bottom.
Could you not shake it like that? You're gonna break it.
I think it already is broken. Listen. Something got loose on the inside.
There's definitely something in
It's a
there.
ship in a bottle.
Really? What ship is it?
But what's loose?
A candle, on a skull, on a book.
So was Mortuga a pirate or what?
I don't think he actually did any pirating. I'd say he was pirate adjacent.
Like Luffy.
Is that a bell?
I think so.
Why is it hanging over the desk?
That's a good question. That's the same symbol that was on top of the cauldron. Like that gear shape. Look there, there's something there. But I don't seem to be able to like grab it or anything. Yeah.
It's a painting.
It's beautiful. Probably haunted, but beautiful.
Oh, she's so pretty. Why is there this? Her. Framed painting of a woman found in the captain's cabin. There is a metal plaque on the base that says her. The same two symbols we saw on the other painting. And Mother finally let me have the map. Most of it anyway. The important bits are still there. Problem. I spent all last night trying to decipher the actual coordinates. I couldn't do it. Magnus couldn't do it either. But he said we could pay someone to do it for us. They've put him in charge of that while I make preparations. Wanted to turn around and get back to Silkworm, empty-handed, never. But all the way there, he was sulky and moody, even more so than usual. I mean, he could be such a baby sometimes. I didn't let it bother me because, as I had known it would, the moment we saw the green light, his curiosity got the better. Hold it up took forever. It's super heavy and I really didn't want any of it to get damaged. Once it's on the deck, Magnus put his arms around it to turn the things he can just about reach. But I told him not to do it like that. Might not be safe since we don't know exactly what will happen. So I said we could do it together, one each, and that worked just fine, but that's all there is.
So, who is it? Grimoire.
Let's make sure to ask everyone about this.
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of responses we get. Storage boxes.
Why keep them in here, I wonder?
Where else would they be?
A storage room?
Got you there.
That's one impressive chair.
Fit for a captain.
What about the drawers?
Mortuga's desk.
Anything in the drawers?
Just dust. It's Mortuga's bookshelf.
A lot of these aren't books. They're scrolls.
Scroll shelf.
What about this?
What's that on the wall?
No idea. It's written in a language I don't recognize.
Oh, it looked like a series of symbols.
Nice window.
It looks directly out the back of the ship.
The ship?
Yeah, you know, the submarine.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here really worth examining. Let's go back to you. Ask about clues.
You know, I think this painting is the answer.
To what?
Everything. Magnus Mortuga, what he was doing, what he was thinking, even maybe how and why he died.
I swear, there's always a painting with a secret in it.
Oh, this thing weighs a ton.
Reckon you could pick it up? You're pretty strong, right?
I could maybe get my arms around it, just about.
What about Mortuga?
Probably, but he had real big arms, like me.
But for anyone else, it'd be a two-person job.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure Magnus carved this himself. No idea how he got it into the bottle, though.
Trick of the trade, I guess.
I know one way you could get it out of the bottle.
That's a last resort.
I mean, I'm down.
It's a radio, dressed up like a little doll. Do you know who it's supposed to be?
Is it not Cynthia?
I don't think so.
Nothing comes to mind. Oh, okay. Because I saw this pop up and I was like, kind of curious. For now, let's go to this room. In fact, let's go here because something's different here, I think. Maybe not. Oh, look.
Hello?
Go solve the crime!
We're doing it.
Did you talk to Sim yet?
Sim?
Sim! Symmetry!
Where is she?
She'll be in the room nearest the illusion theater.
The child's room? The one with that weird painting. We checked in there.
Yeah, no, there's no weird painting in that room. Just a
You were
weird
right,
girl.
Zenovi.
Tell her to knock it off and start taking this seriously.
I knew it.
Go solve the
We're
crime!
we can't get any more
We
information.
checked in there.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Yeah, let's go talk to her then.
Oh, alas, I am outwitted. My paltry facade undone.
I mean, yeah, I could see you blinking.
We could hear you breathing a little bit too. Sorry.
Bound are we by limitation of the flesh.
Your symmetry, is that right?
Symmetry Silk Moth, illusionist. And you? Are you not detectives both, in service to the captain?
God, I love
Pretty
the
much, yeah.
And should
I
thou
love
find me
the
guilty,
vibe of this,
what
the art,
punishment awaits?
voice
We don't
acting,
really plan that far ahead, to be
music.
Will
Oh.
we find you guilty?
My heart is burdened heavy, true, but not from murderer's guilt.
Okay, glad to hear it.
honest. Technically, she just said she isn't feeling guilty. She didn't say she wasn't guilty.
Good point.
So you're an illusionist. What kind of tricks do you do?
My magic act is theatre-born and played upon a stage.
Oh, like with big props? Smoke and mirrors kind of stuff?
Smoke and mirror, crate and cage, doors and doubles both.
How long have you been doing it?
Since approximate 12. I'm now approximate 18.
Approximate?
My sum of years I cannot say. Time hath kept no count.
Oh, okay.
Do you only do big stage magic? You don't, by any chance, do any close-up stuff?
Grimoire, she's not here to perform for you.
Cast thine eyes upon this card. On its back an image clear, a duck or rabbit's form. Think hard and choose with steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate.
Go.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing that looks like a duck or a rabbit, depending on how you interpret it. What does
Oh.
it say?
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing.
Okay, I get it. Very good. Well done.
Fun.
Is this your bedroom?
My chamber shared with Cynthia Fair. Take a left down the hall.
Oh, so this room is, what exactly?
My place of toil.
What are you toiling on?
Many a thing, all a manner of things.
Keeping
Oh.
busy, huh?
I must remain of some use, lest I should become useless.
What would happen then?
Surely I'll be tossed into the sea, where I will promptly perish.
Uh,
Thereupon, my listless form becomes a meal for a passing sea turtle.
Symmetry.
But oh, the turtle finds me scant sustenance, and he too will perish, and we'll both be dead forever and ever.
symmetry!
It reminds me of someone.
Scene opens. Submarine interior. Symmetry lies awake in bed.
We're really doing it like this.
She is restless, wrought with guilt.
Guilt about what?
A sudden movement of the submarine wakes Cynthia. Cynthia, noticing Symmetry. Oh, you were already awake. What is wrong? The two young women briefly talk to one another.
Not gonna give us that bit?
Cynthia, getting up. Oh, I must go and inspect the control room. Exit Cynthia. Symmetry lays in bed a little longer. Symmetry, getting up. Oh, I must return to the Illusion Theatre. I cannot bear it.
Return?
The Illusion Theatre. The door is already open. Symmetry sees Captain Mortuga laying dead on the ground. She screams. She also sees a large face passing by the window.
What? A face outside the submarine.
Enter Dansum and Worman. Dansum. Oh, my dude, this is crazy. Worman says nothing. Enter Madame Tadpole. In her wake, Mr. Grip, Cynthia, and Mariana. And after a short while, Dr. Zephyr. Madam Tadpole, taking charge. Oh, which one of you is the murderer? Tell me now so that ye may be punished appropriately.
I'm sure that's exactly what she said.
Exit Cynthia and Symmetry. Cynthia, visibly nervous. Oh, but who will become captain now? Symmetry, pondering. Oh, do you think Mortuga wrote a will?
Not a bad question.
The two young women attempt to enter the captain's cabin, but the door is locked. They decide to visit the control room instead. Cynthia is now moving with urgency, and Symmetry is lagging behind. Cynthia emerges from the control room. She is holding several sheets of paper and the captain's logbook. Cynthia goes down the ladder. Symmetry follows behind. Outside Worman's bunk room, Symmetry noticing a piece of paper on the ground. Oh, surely this was dropped by Worman, as it is from his typewriter. I shall return it to whence it came. She places the paper back into the typewriter. Symmetry returns to her bedroom. Scene ends.
That's really weird. Okay, let's ask her about these clues.
A yearning stirred along by grief to seek to find a path, a bridge to cross that dark divide.
Grief?
I assume she's dead, this woman?
Why?
The crosses in the background.
Oh,
I think they're just ship masts. Like she's standing by the harbor.
That was weird. This girl is like really... They're doing a great job of making the different characters suspect. Just a little bits. Just little bits.
To dwell beneath a heavy iron-casted thing, ever poised for rope to snap, ever set to fall.
Mortuga? You didn't dwell beneath it. Not really.
I don't know. It's hanging directly over his desk. That's a choice.
Do you know anything about Mortuga's model ship?
Yet another weight upon his ever-troubled mind. Although, given that it's sealed in glass, I imagine it's now very hard to fix.
What are you talking about?
It's broken. Some part of its innards has come loose.
How does she know that? Why does she know that?
How it blinks and flickers so.
It's just broken. I think it's turning itself on and off.
As if it sought to speak with kin.
It's a radio. I'm not sure it has kin.
What would you say that is?
Sealed within the glassy tomb.
Yeah.
A mistake? A regret?
I thought it was a piece of paper. Shows what I know.
A book adorned by bloody stain?
Might be. Might not.
It might not be a book.
No, no. I meant the blood stain.
Yeah.
Sim, look. It's you.
Oh, long faded yesteryear. I'm shocked you knew that she was me.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're old enough to say yesteryear in any context.
From the review, it sounds like your old magic show is pretty good.
I filled the house up every night.
So why'd you give it up?
There were other things I wished to learn. Things not found upon that stage.
Occult secrets.
Care to explain what this is?
Nay,
Do you know what it is?
I.
I'm not sure if that was a pun or not.
Where'd you find it?
In the parlor, on the floor.
So someone dropped it?
So it would seem.
Hi, Musica.
This cauldron to Mortuga held deep worth, it seemed to me. When speaking of its somber form, his words were most severe.
What did he say about it?
Lay not thy hand upon its lid, lest thou be bound to ceaseless sorrow.
Is that a direct quote?
I match her.
What's this?
How should I know?
It was hung up on the wall in the Illusion Theater.
So?
So, we
thought maybe you were the stargazing girl.
Yeah.
I am Symmetry Silkmoth.
Yeah, I know. I'm not contesting that. Never mind.
What is it?
I do not know and dare not guess.
Ah, come on. One little guess.
It's not my place to muse upon the things in Chamber Dream.
Very suspect.
You drew the sim?
I did.
And you hung it up on the wall? In the Illusion Theater?
I fully meant to take it down, but never had the chance.
What is it exactly?
Imprudent plans gone swift astray.
Plans for a new magic act?
Why'd you hang it upside down?
Upside down?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was part of some kind of trick or an illusion.
I didn't hang it upside down. I hung it right side up.
Really?
Hmm.
I'm guessing it got knocked off the wall at some point, and then somebody, presumably the killer, put it back the wrong way.
Why would someone bring along a bottled form of sun?
Sunlight's good for you. Vitamin D, I guess.
What does it do?
All kinds of stuff.
If you don't get enough, it makes you sad. You know how people tend to be happier in summer and sadder in winter?
Silkworm sun is scantily seen, even in a summer sky.
I swear, sometimes she just gets lucky with the alliteration.
I find it hard to look away. Her flicker flame doth draw me in, and I am merest moth.
What is it? Some kind of monster from the bottom of the ocean?
No, not of the sea. She's of an even darker place.
A cosmic horror.
The fate awaiting guilty hearts once they are condemned.
What? You get turned into a weird little wooden goblin head?
Nay, bound in chains upon the deck and pulled along beside the ship.
Oh, jeez.
She's not serious. I don't think.
Oh, I'm reading this myself.
Oh, cool. Hey, did you like the bit where...
I am but midway through. Prithee, spoil it not.
Right, sorry.
The letter in fair Cynthia's hand, a plan devised by her and her alone.
The plan being...
Why, to hire a sleuth to seek the truth.
That's us. Couple of sleuths seeking the truth.
I implore, unravel swift this tangled tale, and name the knave ere further harm befall.
Further harm befall who?
With former captain slain, I feared the new be target too.
I don't feel like I gained much information out of all of that. But she's definitely very suspicious. Well, suspicious in some ways, just like Tadpole is. It's very weird. They've done such a good job of like. Oh, is it dark in here?
It's almost pitch black.
I'm guessing you didn't bring a flashlight.
Nope. It's almost pitch
I'm guessing you...
Nope.
Oh, okay, well, I guess I can't do anything then. They do a great job of kind of like teasing suspicion. Oh. Hello.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think there's someone in that basket.
Mr. Grip's Emporium.
What on earth are you doing?
Aha! Customers! Come in, and welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Wait, what?
I guess he's Mr. Grip.
What's that? You'd like a succinct yet exhaustive rundown of our operational philosophy?
I don't think I said that.
Here at Mr. Grip's, we plot the unplottable, chart the unchartable, and measure the unmeasurable. No sea too vast, no night too dark, no fog too thick. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified.
Maybe I can get a flashlight.
Calculated. So fret not, noble navigator, as we stock all the essentials.
Okay, it's great, isn't it, Macho? Oh, I don't have any coins. Compass, sextant, chronometer, map. Flagpost chart. You can't exit this shop. That's hilarious. That's so funny.
I'm sorry, you can't
I
afford this.
don't want it.
Can I go now?
I'm afraid you don't have
I know! I'm not trying to buy anything!
Apologies, you can't afford that.
Mr. Grip, we're not customers. We're detectives. We need to talk to you.
Matron.
Why didn't you say so? Now, what is it you wanted to know?
I get your full name?
Godric Grip of Mr. Grip's Emporium.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room, for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Circuum-on-Sea.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all boarded up.
As well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
So that's what you do? Sell compasses? Seems kinda niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also provide cartographic consultation. We'll analyze and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee. Some maps may be invalid. Fee to be decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did you just talk to your stick?
You mean Cornelius Kane?
And
Cornelius
he's given a name.
Kane.
Great.
Don't ask any follow-up questions. Maybe he'll let us move on.
Oh my god.
How'd you wind up here?
I crashed my hot air balloon into the ocean. Whole thing came down. Dreadful. And of course, I've never been a swimmer, don't have the upper body strength.
How'd you crash your balloon?
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. And the actual reason?
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so you're an aeronaut? I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I'd been inspired to leave my shop behind and head out on a journey of discovery into the great unknown. That was the plan, at least. As you can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean. Then what?
Enter Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
In the engine room? Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up your shop again? You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I?
Very weird.
Let's see. I'd taken Cornelius up to the mess hall. Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside from Cornelius, I mean.
No, Werman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon. Werman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga himself entered the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of the submarine. Werman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his room, leaving me as the solitary tour guide.
You do kinda look like a tour guide, to be honest.
Yes, well, I won't bore you with a blow-by-blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine. And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice echoed down from above.
Mortuga's voice?
No, a young woman's, possibly two different women. The voices were followed by the sound of a blade, and finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sounds like a murder to me.
What did Mariana make of all this?
Well, apparently satisfied by our impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Did you hear any other weird noises?
I did. First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open and then closing again. Secondly, some kind of short, heavy scrape, mechanical. And finally, a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after that, but an unexpected lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water. So I decided to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run to the murderer.
So, let's see. I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
What did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted me to fix. I agreed to take a look at it for her. But that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs, along with everyone else. And so, after fetching Mariana from next door, the three of us went up to the storeroom. I saw Mortuga's body laying on the floor, saw the cut across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before, compounded. Tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are.
I'm not going to bother asking about the clues.
A selection of some of my more unusual compasses. Please peruse at your leisure.
I don't have one.
It's a big compass.
Doesn't look like I could do anything with it. Is there anything else use in here?
Who are these guys?
Just some of my satisfied customers.
He's crazy. Go down here now.
A pinboard?
I assume it belongs to that woman over there.
Right. We'd better talk to her first.
Weary travelers. Take a seat by the fire, shake out your boots.
We're not weary travelers.
Then why do you both look so haggard and trail-worn?
Ouch. There goes my self-esteem for the rest of the day.
We're detectives. I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally. We're here investigating the murder of Magnus Mortuga, your previous captain.
My captain? Never. My captain is the moonlight as it shimmers across the lake. My captain is the wind as it whispers through the valley.
Who is this woman?
No idea. I kind of like her, though.
My name is Moon. Mariana Moon.
Aha. And what do you do?
I do not do. I simply am.
Okay.
So, what, you're just some random traveler?
A traveler, yes, but random, never. I'm here because I chose to be. I've been searching for the Mortuga submarine for some time, you know.
How come?
How come? This thing is the motherlode.
The motherlode of what?
Of whispered half-truth, of murky rumor, of stories unspoken.
Oh, like urban myths and stuff?
Right. Urban myths and stuff.
So you're a historian?
Historian, storyteller, rambler, ambler, fireside gambler.
How long have you been here?
God.
Well, let's see. I arrived a few hours before the captain was murdered.
Oh, dang. Really?
Quite the story, isn't it?
But you're just on the submarine because you find it interesting.
Would that be such a crime?
No. Murder's a crime, though, pretty sure.
Pretty sure. I noticed how she's got a moon around her neck. Didn't the little wizard girl have a little sun, or was that an eye? I don't remember. But we can ask about suspects. I forgot to do that. So we could ask each of the characters about the other cast members. I guess it'd be better to do that when we've got them all, like, on file, though.
A merciless wind rattles the rotting wood of the old silkworm harbour. The shadow of a vessel lurking low in the night black water. A mysterious stranger steps onto her foredeck. Cloaked in darkness, she slips inside the submarine. Who is she? What is her dark purpose?
It's you. We get it.
A mysterious stranger, I said. She descends into an ornate parlour, empty, save for a lone figure standing by the fire.
So, not empty.
He turns, his face still half hidden in flickering shadow. It is Captain Magnus Mortuga.
What was he like?
I love how they've
Nice
got
guy.
their own
Stoic, but
different way of
polite.
explaining
Kind.
what happened.
He tells me to wait in the control room and then disappears off towards the back of the ship. After a little while, he comes back. But now, he's a slightly different man.
What do you mean?
The light is gone from his eyes. He seems sad, angry. He avoids my gaze as he crosses the room to take hold of the wheel. He tells me to head down the ladder towards the mess hall. Doing so, I encounter two gentlemen named Mr. Werman and Mr. Grip. Neither of them look like sailors, so I know they can't be crew. I assume they must be guests like me. And true enough, it transpires that Mr. Werman is a writer and Mr. Grip is, some kind of watch repairman. Captain Mortuga reappears, descending the ladder. He asks the two men to show me around the submarine and introduce me to the others. Then he disappears through the rear corridor. It's the last time I see him alive. Mr. Werman apologizes, explains he's too tired, and leaves through the opposite corridor. Mr. Grip, unable to come up with such an excuse, agrees to show me around. Now, I wrote this down in my diary, so I may as well let you read it.
Okay.
Imagine my excitement to finally get a good look around the Mortuga submarine. I was even given a tour by one of Mortuga's subordinates, a Mr. Godric Grip. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber. It smelled of dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its dream custodian. An early disappointment, the captain's cabin was locked. Mr. Grip explained how Captain Mortuga mostly keeps this room locked when it's not in use. We climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crane dust and unwatered flowers. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seafoam, a name to remember, dear reader, as she will shortly become quite important. The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within, Mr. James Werman and Mr. Dirk Dansom, both appeared to be asleep, so we decided not to intrude. Next on the tour, a room inhabited, by the looks of things, by a young child who is also a stage magician. Sadly, this mythical child magician is nowhere to be seen. The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men with next on the tour, a room inhabited, by the looks of things. The second, she hastily hid the door. First, we climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms. The first, she hastily hid the document away and into the second bunk. Next on the tour, a room the room at the very end of the hallway was sealed with a heavy bulkhead door. Mr. Grip dismissed it as a storeroom that only Captain Mortuga makes use of. Perhaps you'll agree with me, dear reader, when I suggest the peculiarity of a simple storeroom being sealed off with such a significant door. Mr. Grip took me down to the cargo hold. It smells of damp wood and tarred rope. Yes, I describe it in the present tense, for it is here I sit as I write this very diary. Next door, the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned that it's something of a nest for Mr. Grip himself, and thus was currently unoccupied. Outside, I encountered a Dr. Zacharias Zephyr, the aforementioned keeper of the Dream Chamber. Surprised to see us, he nearly dropped the empty glass bottle he was carrying.
Empty glass bottle. That sounds like it could be the same bottle that has the message in it.
Clearly wishing to remove himself from the situation, the good doctor muttered something inaudible and disappeared up the ladder. We continued on into the next room, which I was amused to discover was some kind of shimmering mermaid grotto. I smelled her before I saw her. The unmistakable mix of salt, seaweed, and sequined spandex. It can only be Madame Tadpole, a name which may be familiar to long-time readers of this diary.
But they have history.
Tadpole and I caught up while Mr. Grip skulked in the doorway, clearly hoping this would mark the end of the tour, but it did not, dear reader. It did not.
Right, so, yes, I can see there's one more room to visit. Mr. Grip insists it's just the bilge, a dark, dank and smelly place, ill-frequented by humankind. I tell him he couldn't have sold it to me better if he'd tried.
Night
We
of the
enter
murder.
the bilge, but it's too dark to see anything. Mr. Grip, who is clearly tiring of my company by this point, opens the vent in the ceiling to let in a little light. Moments later, a voice is heard, echoing down from above.
Whose voice?
A young woman, and then an older woman. I can't remember exactly what was said, but I remember thinking it sounded a little like poetry.
What happened next?
The sound of a scream, and then a dull thud.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a murder.
But which murder?
Anyway, by this point, I've used up all my patience. So I decide to take my leave. I thank Mr. Grip for the tour and return to my new lodgings in the cargo hold. I have to put up my tent twice, as on the first attempt, a sudden movement of the submarine undoes my progress. After some time, Mr. Grip and the young Miss Seafoam appear in my doorway. It seems they've come to fetch me for some kind of official submarine business. We head back towards the mess hall, Mr. Grip and Miss Seafoam heading up the ladder before me. I spot Dr. Zephyr emerging from the airlock. He has a glass bottle in one hand and what looks like an old leather bag in the other.
That's the balaclava thing.
I update him with what little information I have and attempt to catch up with the others. Laying on the floor is the body of Captain Magnus Mortuga. Amongst the living, mutterings are breaking out. Murder and mutiny, cauldrons and curses. But with Zephyr finally in attendance, Tadpole calls for order, demanding justice for her slain captain. But nobody really seems to know what to say. The next morning, it's announced that Miss Seafoam has taken over as captain. And, well, here we are.
Something bothers me.
It's a big traveler's backpack. It smells like soil and grass.
When you're done smelling it, there's something in the pouch I think we should take a look at.
Oh. Governor's Manor, Silcum on Sea, Fortuna Hall. Family tree. I'm gonna ask her about this.
Do you recognize this, Mariana?
Should I?
Well, we just figured since there's a moon drawn on the label.
So because my name is Moon, all moon-related things must belong to me?
Even if it's not yours, do you have any idea what it is?
It's a herbal compound of some kind. Valerian, skullcap, chamomile, and seawater.
So, not poison.
Maybe it's medicine. Would those herbs do anything in particular?
I suppose it could be a sleep aid, like a mild sedative.
Interesting.
Very strange. Is this
That's
Miss Moon?
quite some book. Did you take it from a werewolf, perhaps? That explains it.
No, it doesn't. Sniffing it and saying that explains it does not, in fact, explain it.
He knows who's wrong.
I assumed it was tea, but actually it smells like coffee.
It's unfiltered, too. And there's no milk.
Hardcore.
That's cool.
This is actually a pretty good place to hang laundry.
Good night, Zenobi. Thank you. Yeah, I can only play this game for like another 35 minutes anyway.
Assuming
There's no way I can finish it
clothes
today.
smell like the cargo hold of a submarine.
Because we were very kindly given early access to this. But I'm only allowed to play it for 2 hours or until the end of chapter 2, which I don't think I'm going to get to.
It's a pinboard.
Drag the pieces of paper into the correct positions. Oh, so this is their rooms? Will we finish it on release? Maybe. Maybe, Vanta. Depends on how busy I am. So, where they go, right? Go here. I think you're down. Don't know where these two in.
Nope.
So, there's a drawing of each of the suspects, one of Mortuga, and one of us too. Each one needs to be moved to the right place on the board.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know where our rooms.
That's not it.
Looks
The
like
shape looks
Of
familiar.
course. Remember Mariana's diary?
Oh, is it, or is it in the diary?
I'll do this later.
Did it? Oh, man.
It's a big traveler's bag.
When you're There's something in the pouch I think we should take a look at.
Not there.
Ah,
Duke of Submarine.
a merciless wind was cloaked.
It's you.
How much did he say?
So, no.
It is.
What was he like?
Nice guy.
I
He
don't
tells
think
after
so.
a little
What do you
while the
mean?
lies him. He
doing
tells
so.
neither than Captain Mort. We enter the bill, Mr. Grip. Moments.
Whose voice?
A young.
What happened next? Oh,
But which
Anyway,
Maybe it
I
was
think I
the
should
other
put out
one.
my. After some time, we head back. Here's a glass. I update
Lay
amongst the list. But no, the next morning.
Okay, so it's not that. So it's got to be on this one.
It's
Somewhere in
How
here
much
then.
does he
So,
He
no.
turns. It is.
What was he like?
Nice guy. He tells after a little while.
What do you
The
mean?
light is him. He tells
so.
neither than Captain Mort. He asks, then he does the last. Mr. Worm. Mr. Grip. Now.
Here we go. Here we go. Right.
Imagine my excitement to
So
finally
those
get
two are in the
good
middle.
look
I might need a
around
little help with
the
this.
Tortuga
These two are in the
submarine.
middle
I was
center.
even given it. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory. An early disappointment.
Or
The
not,
captain's
maybe, I
cabin
don't
was
know.
locked. We climbed down into the first smelled of crane dust. She hastily hid the document away. The second bunk room smelled of aftershave, and next on the tour, a room inhabited by the looks of she hastily hid the
He's down
document
there.
away. The second bunk
There.
room next on the tour, the room at the perhaps you'll agree with Mr. Grip. Next door, outside, I encountered a Dr. Zachary. Clearly wishing to. We continued on. I smelled her before.
those two are there.
Tadpole and I called
Right. So.
Okay.
It's a pin board.
Oh god, it resets. Like that. Don't know. Oh, this can't be right.
Nope.
so there's a drawing. Each one needs to be moved.
Don't know.
We'll come back later.
Yeah, I'll have to get more information on that.
This is actually a pretty good place to hang laundry.
Assuming you want your clothes to smell like the cargo.
What about the cargo?
What's in these old wooden crates?
I don't know.
What did I tell you? Always bring the crowbar.
Yeah, I mean, he's right. Got a point. Can I go in
You
here?
can't get in there right now.
There's like an action
It's some
figure?
kind of doll.
Sally, no. It's a collectible action figure.
Same thing.
Hex of the Helms. Devil of the Deep. Alicia Bonetov. Series 1. He sees it in his nightmares. He sees it when he shuts his eyes. He cannot escape from it. But what or who is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordoom is a man on a singular mission. He won't rest until he discovers the truth of what's really hidden beneath the stormy sea. And it just talks about them. The enigmatic sea captain, ship's compass and treasure map. Oh, so she's the captain. The tormented helmsman includes an anchor, sword, and ship's wheel shield. The mysterious entity from beneath the waves includes a reaper scythe. Series 2 coming soon. Look out for the Hex of Helmsman 2, only in theaters. Okay.
It's a punching bag.
Looks like it's been recently punched. What? It's a huge iron dumbbell. made from nuts and bolts.
So, you gonna pick it up? Might be a clue.
I doubt it.
Big, blunt object like that. Could be a weapon. I'd say it looks pretty suspicious. Worth investigating.
I disagree.
There's a sink here with its own little mirror.
Looks like someone's been using it to shave. It's a suitcase. Clothes are neatly folded inside.
It smells like men's aftershave. I'm getting bergamot, cedarwood, and notes of citrus.
You done sniffing the suitcase? Is that a tuxedo?
You never know when you might have to go to a fancy party.
What's this in the front pocket?
It's a cell phone. That's locked.
What do you mean it's locked? How can a phone be locked?
Oh. Drag the tiles into the correct slot. Oh, we need to make this to match this. Okay. Can I put that there? Need possibly that. Oh, this is a fun puzzle. Oh, but you only get one of each. Interesting. Oh, there's some on this side as well. I don't want this. That one's gonna go there. And then there's the cross pattern. This here. So this actually does need to get you. Oh, I could put them in here as well. Interesting. What if I do? Okay, so we've made this, made that, made that. Gotta get this. So I'm missing like this beam here, I think.
That's the one.
Good job.
Nice.
It's unlocked.
So now we can look at it?
M&M, like the book. The blue. Welcome, Dirk. Outgoing. Who calls to the same number? Signal. 178. Not on phone number that's in their book. We're still on table. Future deal, sci-fi les. Jimmy, I'm a big fan of what I do. Dan's. Email you again. This is not free. Still struggling. He keeps writing the first chapter of novel. The new characters that faction tell him I'm big dragon. So our writer friend is struggling very bad. 202 treble 5 178. Can I? God, God, I've already forgotten the bloody phone number. 202 treble 5. 2. I think that would work, but I thought it was worth a try.
There's food lying around. Do they want rats? That's how you get rats.
Sally, it's a submarine. Either there are already rats, or there are no rats. Sir, if you have a minute, I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sal—
2 detectives, 1 short, 1 tall. Tried and true.
Hey, I'm really not that much shorter than
But which of you is the funny one?
I'd say it goes back and forth.
You still haven't told us who you are.
The name's Werman. J.D. Werman.
He's an author.
Author, journalist, let's see, what else? Famous, successful, some kind of genius, even. Oh, sure, that's why I got myself trapped in the murder submarine.
I know who you are, Mr. Worman. I've read your book.
Oh, joy, your fans. Of all the places.
I never said I liked the book. Maybe I hated it.
There's no way you hated it. The arcs are too tight. Each chapter leads to the next, beginning, middle, end, and bang. Not a line wasted.
Damn, he's right.
Good.
So, Mr. Werman, you're a famous author.
That's what they tell me.
How did you end up on a submarine?
I came of my own volition.
Why?
I wanted somewhere quiet to work on my next novel. Minimal distractions. Not saying it's worked, but...
You're writing a sequel?
Trying to.
Hang on. A sequel to what?
Grimoire, are you not paying attention?
Ah, there she is. Benefactor and burden both.
Sally, how did you know to bring the book with you?
Because Mr. Worman's local to the area. It says so right here. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm-on-Sea, J.D. Worman moved to the big city to write his first novel.
My publisher wrote that. It's quite true, but she made it sound so saccharine.
So you're from the town, you moved away, and then you came back.
Now, see, you've gone too far in the other direction. That's too utilitarian.
I get going back to your hometown for peace and quiet, but then to end up on the submarine?
How did you even find out about it? Did you already know Mortuga?
Oh, I knew of him. He's a figure of some infamy, submarine included. In fact, it was good to finally put a face to the name after all those years.
Thank you for the 3 stream streak, Nix.
So, how'd you like living on the Mortuga submarine?
I will say, as a writer, it's a boon to be aboard this thing. And the whole place is dripping with human narrative, stories practically leaking out of the walls. It's also a lot noisier than I thought it'd be. I couldn't have guessed Mortuga would basically be running a bed and breakfast down here.
It was already busy when you arrived?
Mm-hmm. Before the arrival of Mariana Moon, Dirk and I were the last 2 to join the gang.
It's kind of surprising there was still a bunk room free at that point.
Well, I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What's it like sharing a room with Dirk?
Oh, we get on like a house on fire, 2 peas in a pod, that's us.
And what about everyone else?
It's a fascinating little microcosm, utterly discordant and yet somehow harmonious. At least that's how it felt before the captain was murdered. Night rolls around and I can't sleep, as usual. I say night. I'm referring to the indistinctive block of time we on the submarine have agreed to collectively refer to as night. Anyway, I'm wide awake, so I stay up to get some writing done. I don't want to deprive Dirk of his beauty sleep, so I took my typewriter out into the mess hall.
Was anyone else in there?
Godric came up a few minutes later. Brought some kind of busy work with him. So there we were, whiling away until I look up and see this woman, Mariana Moon, apparently. Good name. Probably fake, but good. She got straight to work trying to extract my entire life story, but then Mortuga shows up and we all go quiet. The guy looked miserable, and he passed straight through the room like a ghost. But before he leaves, he asks us to show Mariana around the submarine. I really didn't have the energy, so I made an excuse and left. I slept for barely an hour before a big jerk wakes me up. I'm not talking about Dirk. I mean, the submarine, it moved, tilted. Anyway, I tried to get back to sleep, but no. Now there's a scream. Dirk and I follow the sound all the way down the corridor. Symmetry's frozen in place in the doorway at the end. And behind her, Mortuga, dead, laying in front of some ancient stone cauldron. The lid of the thing flung open, like something had just burst out of it. The whole scene was otherworldly, like a painting. Then Madame Tadpole arrived, with just about everyone else trailing behind her.
Tadpole brought everyone with her. So, she already knew about the murder.
From what I gather, she discovered the body and then left to go get everybody else. And you know, I really didn't want to get in her way, so I returned to my room to await further instruction.
Did you go back to sleep?
No, I couldn't. I went back to work. Figured I'd be better off keeping busy, you know.
Let's talk to Worm.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
It's going good, I think.
Awesome, yeah. I'm Dirk, by the way. Who are you guys?
I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally.
Oh, cool. So you're the detectives?
Yeah, we're here to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga.
Oh, yeah, it's a major bummer, honestly. He was a pretty stand-up guy. I mean, you know, sure, kind of an oddball, but like in a good way, you know? I mean, he was
Dirk, you didn't tell us your surname.
Oh, right. Sorry. Dirk Dansom, actor. So, yeah, anyway, hi, and what can I do for you folks?
He's adorable. Can we keep him?
No, you forget to feed him.
I would, yeah.
He likes himbos. Is his name a reference to the old, I can't remember what it's called now, Swords and Sorcery? I can't remember.
So, Dirk, you're an actor. What kind?
Oh, well, so for ages, I just did commercials, and then about a year ago, I finally got cast in a movie.
Nice. Anything I've seen?
Well, it's called Hex of the Helmsman. I played the helmsman.
Marcus Mordoom?
Oh, you've seen it?
No, but I read the book.
Oh man, the book is gnarly. I mean, I'm not usually one for reading, but I actually finished it. Yeah, the whole thing.
Congrats.
The author's a stand-up dude, too.
J.D. Worman. You know him?
Well, yeah, he's sitting right over there. You should go talk to him. Super friendly, loves meeting new people.
I bet.
Was your movie a success, Dirk?
Yeah, man, it's making megabucks.
Are you going to make a sequel?
Well, you know, they want to move on that ASAP, but, you know, we're not ready to start filming yet.
And what? You're taking your vacation on a submarine while you wait?
No, I'm just tagging along here with Worman. Yeah, he wanted to take a trip out here, and I figure, you know, the more the merrier.
Weird.
What do you make of the Mortuga submarine?
The characters in this game are great, though.
Is wild. It's like something out of a weird old book. Nobody back home is gonna believe any of it.
How do you like living here?
Honestly, mixed bag. You know, so I love meeting all the weirdos that ended up down here. You know, all kinds of people I'd normally never rub shoulders with, you know. But man, is it dark. I mean, there's no sun, no day, no night. You barely even feel the time passing. Listen, if you're not careful, it'll get you. No, for real.
You seem to be holding out.
Ha, well, thanks. You know, so far so good.
How long has it been?
Worman and I arrived a couple of weeks ago. We're the most recent arrivals, aside from Mariana.
It's lucky they still had this room free. You ended up with pretty nice living quarters.
I guess. I never really thought about it.
Dirk, you're basically just a passenger, am I right? You don't have a job here on the submarine?
Well, you know, I set myself personal goals.
Like what?
Like, well, I was trying to find out everyone's birthday. I got Cynthia's, Grip's, Tadpole's. Oh man, that one took some doing. Yeah, she does not like to share personal info, let me tell you. Mortuga, though, brick wall. He would not give me the goods. I got woken up when the submarine did a weird kind of movement, like a sudden tilt. It woke Worman up too. So yeah, we were both sitting there, awake, not sure what's going on. At some point, I got curious what time it was, so I looked at my watch. But, as I was looking at it, it freaked out. Or the hands moving all over. And like they were trying to point in all directions at once, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, like a magnetic pole.
Anyway, I didn't have any more time to think about it since then we heard this scream. Yeah, Werman and I left our room, went through the mess hall and towards the storeroom at the end. It was unlocked. Sim was standing in the door.
Why wouldn't you look at the clock
was
on
on
your
the floor,
phone?
totally dead. I tried to help Sim, pull her away. Werman, though, he just stood there, staring. Like, didn't look away once. It was like he was trying to commit it to memory or something. Although, I don't think he noticed the person outside.
Sorry, what?
Outside the submarine. Yeah, I saw someone swim down past the window. I couldn't tell who it was, though.
Okay. What did you do next?
I wasn't sure what to do, to be honest. Luckily, Tadpole showed up a short while later, and she kind of took charge. Grip and Cynthia showed up next, then Mariana, then Zephyr. Tadpole wanted to know what had happened, but nobody had any answers for her. It was bad vibes all around. Sim and Cynthia left first, then Werman, then me and Mariana. We left around the same time. So, yeah, I went back to my room. Werman was there already. He'd gone straight back to work. And, that's all I got. Can I stop talking now?
Yeah. Oh, they have phones. Like, this is his
Already
phone.
unlocked the cell phone.
That's his phone. Is there no clock on this thing? Maybe there isn't a clock on it. Jesus.
One good thing about living in a submarine, every window has an ocean view.
Okay. Let's try and see if we can meet the final passenger. Oh, there's a new change here. Let's go here first. I want to see if we can meet everyone, at least. Because right now, the person I'm probably the most suspicious of is the doctor. Because he was seen carrying the balaclava thing. And I want to figure out what that's about.
Hello, sir?
Two strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Yeah, hi. I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sally.
State your business, and speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless you received a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this. But now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Seafoam.
Cynthia?
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortunga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
A dream doctor? I don't think I've met one of those before.
That is correct. You have not. I alone hold the title.
Because you made it up?
That is correct.
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
Yeah, that's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about all the stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't know. It mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
All right. What's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned, huh?
Very suspect.
How come there's a room like this in the submarine anyway?
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary.
If this
After
game
I
is
set up my
cosmic
equipment,
horror,
we renamed
which
it the
I
Dream
think
Chamber.
it's
And how
gonna
long have
be,
you been here?
I was the first person to be
He's a
invited on
dream
board.
doctor.
I joined Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune. The last dream before waking. A single phase, non-lucid, focus is soft but heavy. All is dark, the endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language.
Forbidden language?
From the beshroudal of the night black sea. A face, larger than I had known
A face in the
could
sea?
be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
A green light? Like from the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some
Cosmic being
business.
is reaching
I
out
meet
to
Cynthia
him.
in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia's on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As
She's
soon
already
as
seen
I
the body.
concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did, right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations, after which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested. I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death, and there his body lay, in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group. Doubts were beginning to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus Mortuga was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
Okay. We're getting low on time, so I'm gonna speed up a bit and go see if we can talk to the new captain.
You spoke with Sim?
Yeah.
And?
I'm not about to declare her innocent right here, right now, if that's what you were hoping for.
Aw, come on. Do it.
We haven't even spoken to all the suspects yet.
Oh, which ones are you missing?
You. Open the door, Cynthia.
Looks like she unlocked the door.
Finally.
Why is this all cut up?
There's even an arts and crafts table.
It's a normal table.
Currently being used for arts and crafts.
Hi. It's a blueprint. That reads the Mortuga submarine. Strange blueprint. Wait, did it just ring? I think it did.
Ooh. Hey, so thanks for finally letting us in.
You know, I have to say, that really was pretty unhelpful.
It is I, Cynthia Seafoam, fearless captain of the Mortuga submarine.
Hi, I'm Sally.
Aha! Then you must be Detective Grimoire.
Correct? Yes?
The world's greatest detective, here on my submarine.
The world's... No, I'm not the world's greatest, just a detective.
She was probably talking about me.
Now I assume you've come to make your official report. Let's hear it. I'm a busy woman, you know.
Slow down there, Miss Seafoam. We just came in here to question you since you're one of the suspects.
But I hired you!
Yeah, no, that doesn't get you off the hook, I'm afraid.
What? Really? Ugh, this is so totally unfair.
So, how'd you end up as the new captain?
It's just the way it's meant to be.
It's a
It's all
big-
above board, okay?
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't actually say anything.
Cynthia, what were you before you became captain? Do you have any credentials?
15 years experience as a nautical engineer and shipyard mechanic. Family business.
You don't look much older than 15 now.
I'm 18! Ugh!
How does an 18-year-old end up on a submarine?
I came by rowing boat.
That's not really what I meant.
Wait, the rowing boat we saw up on the foredeck, that's yours?
Correct.
You should know, it's in bad shape, and it's missing an oar.
I'll add it to the list.
So how come you wanted to hire Grimoire?
Because there's a murderer in our ranks, and they must be rooted out.
So what do you want us to do exactly?
1. You will investigate and ascertain the identity of the killer. 2. You will return here and report your findings to me. 3. You go home.
3, you pay us. 4, we go home.
3, she pays us. 4, we go get ice cream. 5, we go home.
Deal.
Wait, I didn't...
Meeting adjourned.
Why did you want to come to the submarine in the first place? To become captain?
I sought an audience with Magnus Mortuga. I had things I wished to discuss with him.
Like what?
Matters of great importance. Affairs of great significance. Dealings of great...
She's not going to tell us.
Not yet. We'll get there.
How long have you been here, Cynthia?
I arrived a few weeks before Mr. Mormon and Mr. Jansen.
I'm assuming you don't live here in the control room. Where do you sleep?
Oh, well, Mortuga put me in the bunk room at the bow end of the ship. I share a room with Sim.
If you arrived before Dirk and Worman, the other bunk room would have still been empty. But Mortuga made you share.
Yeah, I think he wanted to keep that other bunk room vacant.
Ah,
Because he knew there'd be
I'm
more
not
guests
complaining.
coming.
I really like sharing with Sim. She's great.
So, what are you gonna do with the submarine now that you're captain?
My first order of business, hiring you two. We really can't do anything else until this gets cleared up, you know?
Sure, I get that. What about afterwards?
We'll sail the 7 seas and have adventures. You know, that kind of stuff.
Oh, clues 22. Suspicion 0 of 8. So I guess we can, like, gather as many... If we gather enough clues and suspicions, we can, like, hand that in as a report and progress the story?
I woke up when the submarine made an unscheduled maneuver. Everyone should have been asleep, but suddenly we were surfacing.
How could you tell?
When the submarine surfaces, the bow tilts up and the stern tilts down, and diving's the opposite. My bunk room's in the bow, and I could feel it tilting up.
The bow is the front.
I knew that.
I wondered if someone other than Mortuga might be at the wheel. I was gonna go check, but then I noticed Sim was wide awake, looking upset. When I asked, she told me something had gone wrong with the new magic act she'd set up. I told her she could always take it down, rework it, and then try it again later. She seemed to agree with that, so I left her and went up to the control room. The control room was empty, but I could see we had actually surfaced, so I went up onto the foredeck to check. There wasn't anybody out there either. I had this weird feeling and really didn't want to go back to bed, so I went back to the control room. I took a closer look at the control panel to see if I could work out why we might have surfaced. Suddenly, the readings all started to go haywire. The ship's compass, the needle, it was, malfunctioning. So I pulled it out of its socket. Yeah, I figured it would need to be taken for repairs. So I left the control room but bumped into Dr. Zephyr in the parlor. He was carrying a little empty bottle made of green glass. I don't know why. I didn't ask.
That's the thing that
I
he
went down
took
the two
from
ladders and
Tadpole's
towards
room.
the engine room, since I wanted Mr. Grip to take a look at the ship's compass. But then Madame Tadpole appeared and called out to me. She wanted me to bring Grip and everyone else and meet her outside the storage room upstairs. I went into the engine room and gave Mr. Grip the compass. I told him the needle would need replacing.
Did he agree to fix it for you?
Yeah, of course. He even said he had a bunch of replacement needles he could try out. Anyway, then we went to the cargo hold to fetch Mariana Moon, and the 3 of us went up to the storeroom like Tadpole had asked. We went down the corridor. The others were gathered outside the little room at the end. I looked through the crowd and saw Captain Mortuga laying on his back, dead. Everyone was trying to work out what had happened. Someone mentioned that Sim was the last person who'd seen Mortuga alive. I didn't like where the conversation was heading, so I took Sim and left. And yeah, that's about it.
You went straight back to your room?
No, I went back up to the control room first.
For what reason?
I was wondering if Mortuga had left any instructions or any paperwork. I wanted to read the captain's log too.
Something tells me that's not the whole story.
That's the whole statement, I swear. If you have any other specific questions, I'll, field them separately.
I kind of feel like everyone is hiding something, you know? Go back. I feel like everyone is hiding something. He was holding the jar. I really need to wrap this up now, but like he was holding this empty green jar or something when he met the captain, Seafoam. But after he spoke to Tadpole, Tadpole went this way and he went down to her room, presumably put something in the jar, and then went back up to his room here. It's kind of fascinating. I kind of love it. Yeah, no, I wish I could keep going, but like I can't. I'm not allowed to stream more than the 2 hours. But if you've enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you want to see me play the rest of the game when it's fully released on the 16th. Because it's super charming. There is so much we didn't get to do. Like we didn't get to like ask the people how they think of the other members of the crew and whatnot. Oh, it's so tantalizing. It's very exciting. I like this. This is very cool.